Hello, I welcome you all to this another interesting screencast. The problem reads: resolve the 30 pounds force into components along the U and V axis, and determine the magnitude of each of these particular components. Right, this problem is coming from the Engineering Mechanics Statics textbook, 13th edition, by R.C. Hibbeler. All right, so there we go. So we have this force, okay, 30 pounds acting on this particular structure, and we are being asked to find its components along the U and V axis. So we are going to solve this particular problem using two approaches: the parallelogram and resolving into components, X and Y components. All right, so it's up to you to choose which method is okay. So let's start with the first method, which is resolving into using the parallelogram law. So parallelogram law, parallelogram method. Great, there we go, something like that. Great. So what we are going to do is we are going to say let F1 be equal to V, and let F2 be equal to U. Okay, and then let this be our resultant. Okay, so let's draw the parallelogram. So we already have this one. We just need to put some arrows along each one of these axes. So we have this one here. Okay, all right, there we go, something like that. So this is one of it. All right, in fact, let me put this in black, and then the other one I'll give them another set of color. So sorry, use straight lines. Okay, there we go. That is our U, which is F1, and then we have this other one there. We have this other one, which is F2. Okay, F2. Great, there we go. So, and then now let's draw the parallelogram. So we'll have one parallel. We're going to have one parallel to F2 like this. Okay, something like that. So this is our F2. Okay, then we'll have another one there like that. Let me extend this. Let me extend the resultant in advance. Okay, this is the resultant, and then we have there like this, which is this one is the other value, which is F. This is F2. All right. So I mean F1. Sorry, this is F1. Okay. Okay. So we have this. So let's add in some angles. F2. Let's look at F2. F2. So this angle here is similar to this, right? You agree? So this one is 30. Is that fine? All right. And then F2. F2. We have this angle here. You've seen F2 here. The angle with this angle here. Seen this angle? This angle here. Okay. So this angle here. Let's find this first. This we know this angle here in between is equal to that's 90 minus 30 minus 15, which is equal to 45. You agree? Because the whole lot of this is 90, so we are subtracting the others. So this angle here is 45. Okay. And then this angle here is equal to this angle here is equal to the internal angles in a triangle. Like we said, of course, here we have two triangles. We have this, and they are the same, and we are working with the one on top. All right. So that angle there is equal to 180 minus 45 minus 30, which is equal to that's 180 minus 45 minus 30 is equal to 105, right? Is that fine? So this is equal to 105. Okay, so I think we have everything that we can work with. We have everything. So we want to find F2 and F. We want to find F2 and F1. So we are saying F2 here is equal to U. Okay. All right. So we are going to use the sine rule. Okay. Here we're going to use the sine rule. Is the one that will give us is the easiest. All right. Between cosine and sine rule, we can use the sine rule directly. So we have, let's start with F1. So say sine 30 divided by sine 30 divided by sine 30 divided by F1 is going to be equal to sine 45 divided by F2, which is all equal to sine 105 divided by FR. Okay, you've seen this, so we can use two at a time. So we'll start with this and this. Okay, we make an equation there. Is that fine? Great. So F1 is therefore going to be equal to F1 is going to be equal to FR sine 30 divided by sine 105. Therefore, F1 is just going to be equal to V, which is equal to, we know what FR is 30. So 30 sine 30 divided by sine 105. So this gives us a 15.53. What are the units? Pounds. Okay. Then in the other case, we are using this and this again. Okay. We'll make F2 subject to the formula. F2 is just going to be equal to FRR sine 45 divided by sine 105. Therefore, F2 is just going to be equal to U, which is just equal to, that's resultant is 30 sine 45 divided by sine 105. So we have a 21.96 pounds. All right. So we have found the components U and V using the parallelogram. So what we are going to do now is using the components X and Y components. This is in the second method. So here we want to use X and Y components, right? Great. So let's do so. So like we said, F1 is equal to that. Let me write it properly. F1 is equal to that, and F2 is equal to U. Okay. F1 is equal to V. F1 is equal to V, like so. So what we need to do now is write down the components. So F1 will have two components, in the X and in the Y. So there we go. So we are going to have one component like so, and another component like so. Okay, while U is just in one direction. Okay, U, it is just in this same direction. Okay. Right. So there we go. So this is just F2 in the same direction, which is just going to be equal to U. And then this other one there, this one is equal to F1 sine 15, and then this one is F1 cos 15. Okay, and then we have, let me just reduce this a little bit. I just reduce this a little bit up to somewhere there. All right. Okay, so this is just equal to that, right? Let me write this, sorry. So F1 is cos 15. And then this resultant, this one here, it is the resultant, which is FR equal to 30. So it will also have components. It will have one component in this direction also. It will have also one component in that direction, like so. Okay. So this is equal to FR. This is FR cos 30. And then this one is equal to FR sine 30. Alright, so we have all the components. So what we need to do now is to sum them up so that we make U, F1 and F2 subject of the formula. So we are going to draw a table like we've always done. We have F, we have the X component, and we have the Y component. Great. So there we go. This is our table like so. Our table like so. Okay. There we go. We have 1, 2, and 3. All right. Great. There we go. So now let's fill in this table. So we have F1, we have F2, and then we have the summation of forces itself. So what do we have under F1? F1, we have F1 cos 15, sorry, the x-axis, F1 sine 15, okay, positive, and under y there is F1 cos 15. And then F2, we have F2, that's F2 itself, and then there we have a 0. And then for the resultant, we have FR, and FR is 30, so I'll just put the number there. It is 30 cos 30 positive, and the y, it is 30 sine 30. So sum up this. So we are summing the x component equal to the resultant component, right? So we have this equation where we are saying the resultant frx is equal to fx1 plus fx2, and fry is equal to fy1 plus fy2. So these are the equations. So we have, I'll start with this equation because it's easier. So f1 cos, so f1, okay, f1 cos 15 is equal to plus 0 is equal to 30 sine 30. Therefore, f1 is going to be equal to f1 is going to be equal to v, which is equal to, let's calculate. So we have 30 sine 30 divided by cos 15, and this gives us a 15.53 pounds. All right, a 15.53 pounds. All right, so let's work out the other one. So we have f1, okay, so we have f1 sine 15 plus f2 equal to 30 cos 30. Okay, so we've already found what f1 is. We can feed it there. We can feed f1 there. Let me do so. So we already know what f1 is. We can feed it there. When we do so, then we find that f2 will be equal to u which is equal to so we have 15.53 sine 15. Okay, and then later on we take it to the other side, so that it is subtracted from 30 cos 30. So we'll have 21.96 pounds. All right, solutions match, different techniques arriving at the same answer. It's up to you to use whichever. I hope the video was helpful. So let me just match this so that maybe you are not confused. So this, it is this part there. This, it is this part there. Okay. All right. So that you don't get, because I just wrote those equations. Okay. All right. Let's outline the solutions. So we have V, okay, itself here, which is equal to F1, equal to that, and we have F2 equal, which is equal to U, equal to that, as in the first method. In the second method, we have F1 equal to V, and we have F2 equal to U. Okay, I think this is about it. I hope the video was helpful, and if it was, give me a thumbs up, like my video, continue subscribing and liking my channel. Bye bye, and I'll see you in my next screencast.